Good morning, you guys. Nicci here, creator of the Glow Code. As you know, I am your Kingdom Mindset Coach, and it is Tell the Truth Tuesday. All right, so the truth today that we need to know, understand, and apply is that not everyone who hangs around at the court speaks to the king. All right, now let's digest that. Now, I know we all done seen movies, about King so-and-so, Queen so-and-so, and there's always like a castle or a palace. And there are like courtiers, nobles, people hanging around at the castle, at the palace, people who hang around the court. But there are always those who get to speak to the king. There are those who are the king or the queen's favorites. There are those who get to eat at the table with the king. There are those who get to enter into the inner chamber with the king. So what I want us to know today is that not everybody hanging around the kingdom is speaking to the king. Okay, but we want to be among the number that is invited into the personal presence of the king. We need to know that just being a member of the court, just being around, hanging around, that's not the goal. That is not enough. We want to be at the court and we want to be able to speak personally with the king. Okay, so here's some things I just wanted to share for Tell the Truth Tuesday. We don't want to just be hanging around the court, okay? We want to be in communion with the king. We need to know that just being on the premises of the kingdom is not enough. We want to be in personal relationship and in the actual presence of the king. Y'all see the difference? Being out there by the gate and being face to face, there's a difference. We don't want to settle for just doing just enough, just doing the minimum, just having our feet on the grounds of the kingdom. No, we don't want to just be on the grounds. We want to be in the king's good graces. We want to be among those that the king feels compelled to pour out his favor upon. That is what we want. We don't want just the bare minimum to be out there on the periphery. No, we want to be in his presence. Okay? Now, what gets us there? What gets us more than just being a member of the court to being in covenant and in communion with the king? What does it? Here's the answer. Living a life that is holy. And again, I don't want to make this too, like mystical or whatever. It's deep, but it's not that deep. Living holy just means living set apart. It means living according to the guidelines, the rules, and the instructions that have been given to us. And those have been given to us as a gift. Those have been given to us as our inheritance. Those have been given to us so that we can enter into his presence, so that we can come to him without blemish, so that we smell good in his presence. He gave us those rules and those instructions as a gift so that we can enter into his presence. So what allows us to enter into the presence of the king, what allows us to speak with the king, to enter into that inner chamber with him, it is living according to his will. It is walking according to his way. It is being obedient, okay? It is being what we were truly created to be. We were created in his image and likeness. And that don't just mean, my eyebrows and my eyes and my nose and my lips. I don't even think it really means that at all. What that means is having the character that he has, being in his likeness. So being kind like he's kind, being compassionate like he's compassionate, being patient like he's patient, being forgiving like he's forgiving, being merciful like he is merciful. That is the set apart path. And for us, being obedient, that is the holy, path that we are to be walking, to be or attempting to be upright and righteous the way that he is upright and righteous. So if we want to kick it with the king, birds of a feather flock together. We want to be flocking with him. We got to be living according to what he has given us as faith. Okay, we got to look like him. We got to talk like him. We got to walk like him. That is what gives us the right to be closely in his presence. Okay, and finally, I'm going to close with this. And this all comes from some reading that I'm doing from Thomas Watson. But what Thomas Watson says is, where the Most High God sees his likeness, there he shows his love. So when he looks out at the court, everybody's hanging around, but he sees the ones that look like him. Oh, that one right there, she looks like me. She's kind. She's compassionate. She's patient. That one over there, she looks like me. She's generous. She's a giver. She's not gossiping. She always has a kind word and something uplifting to say to someone else. Ooh, that one over there, she glowing. And you know I got a glow. That one belongs to me. You guys, come close to me. I don't want you out there at the outer courts. You guys, I want you near me. You come eat at my table. I have gifts, more gifts to bestow upon you. I have more favor to bequeath to you because you look like me. You're representing me out there in the world. You are being great ambassadors for my kingdom. So here, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Sit next to me. That's what we want. Don't settle for being in the outer court. Don't settle for just being at the court. Take it up a notch. Determine for yourself that you're not just going to be at the court. You're going to speak to the king. You're going to be in the king's presence. You're not going to stop at, I confess with my mouth and I believe in my heart. Therefore, I'm at the court. I'm cool. No, you're not stopping there. You understand? That's the start. You go into the next level. Now, I'm going to see, what does God say I should eat? How does God say I should talk? How does God say I should dress? What can I do to look and be more like him? I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. There's a lot of people out there that's done confess with their mouth and believe in their heart, but they live in any kind of way without no type of repentance. That ain't really gonna get you, at the table with the king. I'm just saying. And I want to be at the table. I want him to know my name. I want that personal relationship, okay? I want to be in communion and in covenant with the king. So kudos for being at the court. That's cool. That's a start. But we all need to be, and his desire for us is to be in communion, not just at the court. All right. That's it for today. That's the truth. Talking to myself, sharing it with you. As always, know the code, live the code, light the world. I will see you all soon. Peace.